So Aaron Rodgers signs, but is it too late? I mean, y'all knew my feelings about it, but he's in camp now. He talked about today. He said a lot of the terminology he was already familiar with. He said there's
Yes.
a couple of things that he wasn't. He said it would take him a few weeks to get up the speed on everything. I like that out of Rodgers. He's like, look, man, I'm a smart guy. The terminology, there's a couple things that are a little bit different, but the more I do it, the more I'm going to learn it. Didn't seem overly concerned about any of that. My thing is, he addressed the team today,
Yeah.
and he told everybody that he was all in. I think that was important. That's not something that Aaron Rodgers needed to do,
Yeah.
but he did it. I think that says something about him, where his mindset may be right now.
Mm-hmm. Well, not only did he say it, B, he did it. It's one thing to say I'm all in and then say, well, I need a little bit of time because I got to do A, B, C, and D. Because that's what we saw with DK. DK was like, nah, OTAs, he did. As soon as Aaron Rodgers signed, he ain't left Pittsburgh. As soon as he
Right.
had an opportunity to be on the field with his teammates, he was in Pittsburgh. And it might be helmets and shorts, mandatory minicamp, but he was in Pittsburgh. And
He was.
that's the mindset for moving forward with Aaron Rodgers. Because I'm telling you, he's far from washed. He's still got probably a top 5 or 6 release in the NFL. Quick
Yeah.
release, I like a mug, and accurate like a mug too.
Yeah.
But he's got to get the dudes to buy into him. So
Yeah.
he's got to get DK, he's got to get Roman, he's got to get Warren, he's got to get Johnson, he's got to get Freiermuth, he's got to get Washington, he's got to get the offensive line into buying into him. That's why he was out there taking snaps. That's pivotal for him. And that's a good opportunity for leadership for Aaron Rodgers. And that's my quarterback, B. I don't care that. Listen, I know I turned my back on him early, but that's my quarter. That's my quarterback. I ain't taking no more mess from nobody about my quarterback. Look at him. He's a dog. Look at him out there. He's still doing what he need to do. That's my quarterback, dog. Mine. I'm taking full claim.
2 weeks ago, Big G said, keep Aaron Rodgers away. He signs with the Steelers, loves them. Hey man, you're like me. I can hate you, but once you become part of my team, man, I'm welcoming you in to do all of it. So CID said he probably had the playbook. He kind of smirked when a reporter asked him that question today. Did you already have a playbook? Talk to Arthur Smith. And he just kind of smirked a little bit and said, I knew some things. And I'm like, yeah, because technically he can't have a playbook if you're not part of the organization. Yeah. So that was his way of saying, yeah, I already had stuff. I go, it is what it is. So I'm in. I like the fact that he's there. He's working with the team. He didn't even take team reps today. He was just, he was like, no, just listen to the play calls. They didn't even have him taking team reps today. He said, no, I'm ready to. If you need me to, I'm ready. So I think that's also a good sign as well. I'm excited about it, G. I'm excited about it. We got him in the building. He addressed why he wasn't in the building before. He just said, I wasn't ready. He basically just came out and said, I wasn't ready to commit to playing football until now. I wasn't ready. I had other things that I was taking care of, and whatever that happened to be, it is. And whether I agree with it or you or whoever, it happened.
Yeah.
At some point, he's on our team. People got to get past it. They got to get past it. That's all I'm saying.
And listen, I'm the leader of the camp with that. I raised my hand. I hated on Aaron Rodgers. I said I was done. You called me out for it, and that's okay. But guess what, B? I already done told you. He signed with the black and the gold Sharpie. He's part of our organization, and that's my quarterback, and he's a dog. That's my quarterback, and he's a dog. So let's go. Listen, B, he's got the fastest release probably of any Steeler quarterback that ever played. He's still a top 15 quarterback in the NFL. And he gives us the best chance to win at least one playoff game in 2025. That's my quarterback. That's my quarterback. I'm riding with my quarterback. They can talk all they want about me. Y'all gonna trip out when I wear that Rodgers jersey backwards and it say Rodgers right here with 8. Y'all gonna be like, oh wow, yeah, that's my quarterback. That's my quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, we have no choice. It doesn't matter if you want him or not. He plays for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's going to be the starter unless you just want him to flop, which means you're not a real fan. That part of it, that ship has sailed.
Yeah.
That ship has sailed. You know, they also asked him about building chemistry. That basically what he said was, "Yeah, I got to convince people." Because they asked him, "Hey, are you going to start building chemistry and throwing sessions with all the receivers?"
Mhm.
And he just kind of smiled and said, "Yeah, I got to convince them to come out to Malibu, California." And
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah," and he said, "Yeah, it's a tough sell." And I'm like, "That means they're going out there. They're going to start working together." I like it. I like it.
Bro, if
So
he's willing to pay for them to come to Cali, dog, do you know what that means? That means because we got about a month and a week or a month and 2 weeks in between. And he get Rome, Muth, Washington, Calvin Austin the third, DK all out there together. Oh, dog. When we report back, you're gonna see some difference.
yeah,
You're gonna see some difference quick. So yeah, stop hating on my quarterback. Stop hating on him.
Jimmy K with the super chat said, "I like what he said about mentoring Howard." He
Yeah.
did. He said, "I like him." He goes, "He look good. I'm going to be with him in the meeting room. I'm going to be with him every day. I'm going to be in all the meeting rooms with him. His seat is right next to his, in the meeting room. So he's going to mentor, Will Howard as
Mhm.
best as he can. As
Yeah.
best he can. Obviously, he's got to get ready for a football season too, and that can't be his only thing. But
Mhm.
yeah, I like what he said about it. Alonzo Dunn with the super chat. Again, everybody, thanks for supporting the channel. Said Big G felt this all that time.
You know what? I
Yes.
I might have, but I was hating on him, man. You know what, man? You ever been mad at one of your people, one of your family members, and you just hate on them, and you just think all kind of evil and diabolical stuff about them, but as soon as the relationship get right, it's like it never even happened. That's how I feel about Rodgers. He's a long lost family member that's at home in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Welcome home, Mr. Rodgers. Welcome to the family. You're with open arms. You're our quarterback. You are our quarterback.
Right. He also now we don't need this kind of stuff. We don't need Rodgers to inherit any more of anything of baby hands because he got his number. That's the only thing he needs. We don't need anything else from baby hands. He doesn't need to inherit anything else from baby hands. That's it.
No, yeah.
So
Terry Bradshaw hating ass didn't want to give up 12. I'm
just
calling
angry
you out,
man.
Terry. I'm
Correct.
calling you out, Terry, to your hating ass.
Yeah, it's over with.
Yeah,
Yeah, Terry Bradshaw gets on my nerves, man.
yeah,
He gets on
yeah.
my nerves. But it is what it is. Miles Garrett added a little fuel to the fire. I don't know if any of y'all heard out there, chat, but Miles Garrett said he wanted to add Aaron Rodgers to his graveyard. He's already chirping. First off, that should piss off Broderick and Troy. It should piss off the whole offensive line. But don't y'all find it funny that Browns always have to talk about us? Like, you don't ever hear Steelers talking about the Browns. You don't ever hear Steeler fans like bringing up the Browns unless we're just telling you you've brought us into the conversation and we're just smacking you back down to where you belong. It's like Browns. It's like, why do you keep bothering us, man? Just go away. Just go away. Go away.
Yeah. I got two little brothers. Well, actually, three little brothers. But there's a gap. Me and my first brother were closer as far as age. But then the next brother down, there's like a 10 or 11-year gap. That's how the Cleveland Browns feel to me. They that annoying ass little brother that you always got to say, go kick rocks, man. And that's why the sign is in the ugly ass Cleveland Browns colors because you can go kick rocks, Cleveland. Miles Garrett, you ain't great, Bussa great. And I'm telling you, Jones and Fautano, they gonna do something strange to Garrett. And I told you off air, I can't wait. I can't wait to when they got a chipping and Caleb Johnson gets to hit him square in his chest because he gonna make him wake up quick and
Right.
realize, oh, this ain't last year's Pittsburgh Steelers. This ain't a team I'm gonna get 2 and 3 sacks on. I'm gonna have to work my ass off to even get in position to get him. So yeah, get him, get the Browns out of here. They
I
trash.
mean, it's in the chat. Big Pun started off, said, wait until he lines up and says free lunch. Dan Moore Jr. is not there anymore.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
people are in the chat, self made, that dog that barks behind a fence, but don't do nothing when you open it. Yep.
yeah,
And Ronald is right. We're their arch rival. They are not ours.
yeah.
I've been saying that. I know a lot of y'all been saying that for years.
Mhm.
So a lot of y'all been saying that for years, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
Hey,
So
B, somebody in the chat said vodka and watermelon. Oh Lord, they did. Listen,
We're
I
doing
thought
that
it was
tonight?
that's what they said. They said vodka and watermelon over there. I seen it in the
Oh my
chat.
god.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, my man Jason said, "Good evening, everyone. Vodka and watermelon." Yeah, well, look, that's better than Thunderbird and watermelon. I'll tell you that. I
Yeah.
can live with that little vodka and watermelon. It is what it is. It
Mhm.
is what it is, man. Look, the Browns are crazy. They're ridiculous. They're just say anything to try to be relevant because they know they're not. Hell,
Yeah.
Myles Garrett didn't even want to be on the football team until they gave him a ton of money. He was
Yeah.
ready to leave. And
Yeah.
now, oh, they pay and literally came out and said they have no plan on winning. Oh, I guess the plan changed because they gave you $40 million a year. Now all of a sudden they have a plan to win. Man, get out of here. Just get out of here. You don't care about winning. That's okay. That's fine. You're
Yeah.
about the money. I'm with it. But don't be lying to us, man. We're not trying to hear it.
Yeah.
We're not trying to hear it. So
And they're gonna run baby hands out there as they starter too, B. Watch, they're gonna
well,
run baby hands out there.
see now, I knew I shouldn't have said nothing because I knew I was gonna get puns started. Everclear and watermelon.
Oh,
We got
Lord.
ground peach and sweet tea. Look, y'all love this so much. Hey man, go get you at SteelersAlmightyShop.com. Go get you a shirt. Go
Yeah.
get you an alcoholic shirt and let's get it going, people. The merch
Yeah.
is up. Go get you a Steelers. Oh, again, it's at SteelersAlmightyShop.com. Go get you a Thunderbird shirt. Go get you one. And
Yeah.
because we're gonna have a day when everybody needs to have one in the chat. Everybody needs to wear one. I don't know. It'll be before the season starts. We're gonna have a Thunderbird day in here, man, on the big show. Absolutely gonna have a Thunderbird day in here. Look, we
Mhm.
got Zay Curry talking about Long Island iced tea. He's getting his shirt tonight. Yes, sir. Appreciate you for supporting the channel. It's
Hell,
just that kind of day, man. It's
go get
just
one
that
of them
kind of
shot
day.
glasses. Go get one of them shot glasses because y'all
Absolutely.
trying
We
to turn
got
it up.
shot
Get one of them
glasses
shot
in there
glasses.
too. We got a lot
Yeah.
of stuff. We got
Yeah.
drinking glasses in there for
Yeah.
I know Big Pun don't mix nothing. He just sips. He just
Yeah.
sipping on everything. He don't mix
Yeah.
nothing. We
Yeah.
got a Thunderbird glass in there for all you sippers out there. I feel like Miss Felicia sips on her stuff too. I feel like Miss Felicia don't mix nothing either.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like, Big G. I feel like Miss Felicia ain't sipping or she ain't mixing nothing.
Oh,
Just take
straight shooter.
it ahead with some ice.
Oh, straight shooter Felicia. Oh, straight shooter out there.
Ice.
And Pug Cheek is liquor like you going to the like the Golden Corral. You know how you can get it any kind of way you want to, but it's just straight meals at the Golden Corral. That's how Pun got the liquor lined up, B. Straight
Right?
liquor lined up like that. Straight up.
Big Pun said he sips. He's got class. Here's the thing, Felicia. Now, this is a good point. We need a towel. I don't know with all the copyrights and all that stuff. We got a flag. We got a
Yeah.
Steelers Almighty flag. I don't know if we can do a towel, man. We'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see. That gets tricky, especially with the terrible towels. I don't know that we could do one, but we'll find out. We'll find
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Super chat by my man Alonzo Dunn. He said, "DB boys, this is what I do for a living: live
Uh-huh.
and buy Steelers Almighty Thunderbird shirt for the merch shop. I got 3. I'm gonna buy everything they sell because that guy supports this channel
Yes,
like
sir.
like the rest of y'all do. He loves this
Yeah.
channel, man, and we
Yeah.
appreciate him, so much. And again, the Steelers Almighty shirts will be out. We got the Thunderbird shirts out. Everything else will be out soon, man.
Yeah.
Soon. We're trying to. We're
Yeah.
trying to, man. We're trying to get everything out to you guys. So I don't know I don't know if we can do a terrible Thunderbird. It would be a Thunderbird shirt. But
Yeah.
or towel. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Because if we can do it, I can rest assured we're gonna have it. We're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
have it. So
I'm gonna mess around and hang above my head in the back. Instead of on
absolutely.
air, it's gonna say straight Thunderbird.
Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
So